fidgeting with a damn bottle opener. Like, one on the right's up to some shit. Look at him.
Oh, that was quick too. You said on the right, and you're the left, but you're the right to them. That was quick.
That was.
You ate carbs today. Hey, I'm Dylan.
I'm William.
I'm Patrick.
We're the three guys.
This is Jameson Irish Whiskey Caskmates, the IPA edition. A little while ago, we had the Stout edition. What this is they take an IPA that was aged in whiskey barrels. They take those IPA barrels and then age their whiskey in those barrels. And it's 4% ABV, and it says that we should look for hints of hops, citrus, and floral notes. And as you can see, it's already been sampled, just a wee bit. So some of us, spoiler alert, know what to think. And yes, we are going to share one glass because this kills all the germs. I got a little wugga on that, my bad. I do get some floral notes. You got to try hard. If you're not a whiskey connoisseur, you're not really going to know. You got to know what to look for. I mean, whiskey is a hard thing to review. It's not like beer. Beer can be hard if you want to pick up things to the detail that we do sometimes. But for whiskey, you got to put in as much time into whiskey as we do to beer. So
I drink a lot of whiskey.
I'm rambling.
Mm-hmm.
It's floral.
I taste floralness.
I taste the forest.
I don't get really any citrus.
No.
I do get the kind of sweet floral things that I think you should get. It does taste a little sweeter than Jameson. You don't have to drink it all. But yeah, I do get a lighter presence than I think the aftertaste of standard Jameson leaves for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the floral. Maybe take an orange peel and wring it out in your mouth and like get that essence, not the zest, but the essential oils from the peel. I'm getting a little bit of that, so I think maybe I do get some citrus.
I don't get much of anything. It just tastes like whiskey to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I drink a lot of whiskey, but this is just, I don't know. I mean, it's whiskey. It tastes like Jameson.
I mean, it tastes like Jameson, but I do get a little bit more. And I mean, I don't drink a lot of Jameson, so maybe it tastes like Jameson, and I'm trying to pick up on the other things because it tells me to. I don't know, but maybe we should do a side-by-side with regular Jameson.
It's booze inception.
Boozeception.
They're making you think that.
I do think I enjoy this one more than the stout version. But I think that's... I don't think I have any good standard to compare that to, because it's been a while since we've had that.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I have any left. So, I mean, that's probably in pretty high regard, because most of it's gone. It's not all gone, but most of it's gone, so it's been drained pretty quickly. Gone.
Usually, well, for a while there, when I'd come over, I'd have just a little bit of it.
A dram.
Because I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
That one, to me, I like better because I don't know, that darker kind of flavor just fit it better, that oakiness kind of. This, swish it around a bit, and I don't get much other than just straight up whiskey.
I think and again, it could just be because they're telling me to, but I do pick up on some floral and citrus notes. Now, actual hops, no. And I admit that I have to wait for that flavor to fade, and that's way on the back of the tongue that I'm getting that.
I was going to say, because now that my tongue's kind of dried up a little bit, I get a little bit of flavor of something vegetable.
Yeah, you have to kind of do that fake swallow where you just kind of move the aroma back in the back of your head around. Yeah, I mean, that you got to do that to get that, and it's on the back end after the whiskey's gone. But
you know what I get?
What you get?
I get that moment where your mouth gets stupid wet like everything in your body says, "Oh, you're about to throw up." You're not about to throw up, but you get the dog slobbers there for a minute. And whiskey does that to me. So it's just like, I can
Get some air into this.
Get back with us, guys. Do any of you ever notice that you get very Slavic whenever you drink whiskey? Do you ever get that way?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we know you do. I'm asking them.
I'll
if
take
they
a
do.
little sip and I'm like, yes, tastes like whiskey. Tastes like whiskey. Why are you talking in Slavic all of a sudden?
Think I'll go climb high places for YouTube.
I think I go to
Oh my
war
God,
to be
I know,
masculine.
I get it.
Think I'll squat.
Meta.
I like to squat, as most Slavs do.
God damn it.
I have some change left over. Would you like my penis?
Oh, it's a very nice penis.
No. I have the entire pocket full of one penis.
Wow. May I touch your penis?
Yes, you may. But, still glad you came over?
Yeah, this is
Now,
whiskey.
earlier I said that there's not enough alcohol in the garage. We've gone to the house for the rest of this, so you never know what's going to happen now.
And full disclosure, as Dylan said, we may have sampled this one once before, earlier, just for a short discussion on our podcast, and when we did it, I had a pale ale to accompany it. And I've noticed that there was a lot more I could pick up whenever I paired it with the pale ale versus now. It's missing the notes that, at least then, I perceived that it had.
I mean, I 100% get a sweetness in the back. After it's settled down my gullet, I get a sweetness that I do not get with Jameson. So...
Well, I mean, as we know, the Irish only have mud and potatoes to make whiskey with. So, I mean, I like me a good bourbon better.
I'm a bourbon fan. I'm a Scotch fan. So
Scotch too, yeah.
I'm not big on like highly peated Scotch.
That's just a different kind of mud.
That's the furry mud. We don't like the furry mud around these parts.
What about you? You like furry mud?
No.
Oh.
Quick and to the point.
No fairy mud. It was okay. I'm not a big whiskey drinker.
Wow, wugga.
I
I don't know, man.
to me it just tastes like whiskey. Smell
Yeah.
like whiskey, tastes like whiskey. can't really pick nothing out of it.
I mean, maybe
I don't know.
that's...
I keep getting wugga from it, and I don't usually get wugga from liquor, but I'm getting wugga.
You getting slobbers yet?
I've had slobbers
Okay.
for how long has this review been going on? I've had slobbers since about then.
To be honest with you, a
Just
minute
keep
ago
taking
y'all were
some.
talking
Go for
about making your mouth water. It just dried mine out.
Really?
Yeah,
Have a little more.
I'm okay.
So let's get to the verdicts. We've kind of gone over time with this. Like I said, I do get a sweet floral note to it. I don't get that with regular Jameson. Could it be just making me think that it's there because it tells me to look for that? Possibly. I don't know. I'm not a whiskey aficionado. I'm trying, okay? But it keeps giving me the wugga. That said, I think it's a thumbs up. I think it's very good. I think it's a good whiskey. Would I drink more of it? Yeah. Yeah.
Would I drink more of this because it's... I wouldn't pick it up for the reason of what it's advertised as. Is it a good whiskey? Yeah. I like it as a whiskey. It's thumbs up for me.
I'm just not a big whiskey drinker.
Alright, that's fine. You can thumbs down it if you want.
No. I mean, it was good for a whiskey, yeah. But I mean, I can't really break it down like anybody else can. So I can't. To me, it's just a whiskey.
Finish off that wugga so we can finish this review.
Do it. Put it down that gullet. Fuck yeah.
He's gonna get slobbery.
Yep.
He's gonna get Slavic.
All right.
Oh.
Which is now going to make it very hard for me to explain why it is. And there it goes again!
Very close.
Give me a
Yeah.
Give me a fucking spit bucket for down here so I can finish this. I think that.
I got the spittoon on order.
All right. Thank goodness. You know, as I mentioned, I'm not a huge Irish whiskey fan. This one, I'd say, is maybe a little bit better than the other. Yeah, let me finish it so he can just fucking breathe in the fumes that I leave. But no, compared to other Irish whiskeys, I would put this one a notch above it. But it's not like it's leaps and bounds difference that I can tell anyway. And I am going to do a no-no on this one. I'm going to reference back to the time that I sampled it paired with a pale ale, and I imagine an IPA would do the same thing. I did seem to notice there was a sweetness to it that would come out paired with the beer that I'm just not getting today. Be more than willing to revisit that pairing again to see if it shows back up and that is distinctly what it is. Not being a huge fan of it, but the fact that I do have that previous knowledge of knowing it pairs so well with a pale ale, it is going to hit a middle of the road for me. For an Irish whiskey, that's not too bad.
What about making a boiler maker using this and an IPA or a pale ale?
I think it would complement it.
I think it would.
I think it would complement it.
I'm usually not one to mix
I dig
those, but yeah, I mean,
I think it would complement it. Like you said, it's a notch better. In my scale, notch better means thumbs up. So
yeah.
Okay.